What's up, everybody, and welcome to Off the Bounce. Hope everybody had a happy and healthy Thanksgiving with their families. I'm Hefe Picks. I'm joined by my co-host Alpha Dog Bets and our Friday special guest. He'll be here every Friday. BBB. How we doing, fellas?
Doing well, doing well. Great Thanksgiving for me. Hope you guys did the same. BBB, how are you, my friend? And welcome back to the show.
Yes, sir.
Good. I'm good. Stuffed full of turkey. Hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. Everyone's hopefully chilling at home. No work today. Just enjoying some games and get to listen to these breakdowns.
It's a magnificent Sports Friday. You got sports from the moment you wake up till the moment you go to sleep tonight. Let's do a couple quick notes real quick. As all our viewers can see, Slam the Bookie is not with us right now. He's experiencing some technical difficulties. He may hop in halfway through the show, so stay tuned for that. You know just as much as we know. And as everybody knows, yesterday there was no basketball. So the last time you saw us was on Tuesday. And we're going to do a quick little recap, and then we'll move on to the huge 12-game slate we have tonight. Make sure everybody follows Pure Wage on Twitter, the best in the business. Without him, neither of us would be here right now. So make sure you guys go out and give a follow to Pure Wage. If you're watching on Twitter, make sure you retweet the link. And with that, let's get right into a quick little recap, boys. So last time we saw everybody, we were at Tuesday. There was a 4-game slate.
Wednesday.
You're right. Wednesday. I'm skipping my days. Wednesday. It was a huge slate. Alpha, anything stood out to you from that slate that you want to go over quickly? We're not going to go through all the games, but just anything you want to touch on from that day?
A lot of good games that day. Some crazy results. Pelicans beating the Wizards at home by 25 was a bit of a shocker. And the Hawks were finally able to get a road win. They took down the Spurs 124-106, getting their second away win of the year. So that may transition us into some things about tonight. Maybe they figured out how to win on the road.
Yep.
BBB, Did you have any interesting games or any big plays on Wednesday?
I went 4-1. I had a decent amount of player prop sprinkling around. The only play I lost was Karl-Anthony Towns. I had his points, rebounds, and assist over. He had 3 fouls in the first 5 minutes. Didn't play the rest of the half. That was tough, but good day either way.
That's great. I went 2-1 on Wednesday. I hit the Lakers. LeBron did his best performance of the year, carried the team into an overtime victory over the Pacers, and I hit that. I also hit a crazy one with the Warriors. I had them at 10.5, and somehow they were down 19 at one point to the Sixers, came all the way back to smash them, and they even covered. That team is so freaking hot right now. We will definitely get to them as they play tonight, hosting the Blazers. And with that being said, boys, let's not keep everybody waiting. Let's move right into today's slate. First game we got that we're going to look at is the Timberwolves visiting the Hornets. I have the line sitting at -2.5 for the home team Hornets. Both teams, guys, are actually kind of hot. The T-Wolves have won 5 in a row. The Hornets have won 4 in a row at home. Alpha, you got anything on this one?
I do. I lean the T-Wolves in this one, guys. They've been so hot lately, and you're going to give me 3 points on the road on this one. I may take the money line. Right now I'm sitting at a +3, but I do think they get it done against the Hornets. The Hornets have played some good basketball, but LaMelo Ball has made a couple big errors in the most recent games, and I don't trust them to finish this one out. The T-Wolves, I think, will get this one done. BBB, do you have any action in this game?
I'm with you there. I like the Timberwolves. Both teams have been hot, in their respective matters, but I just can't fade this Timberwolves team. They've covered in all 5 games that they've won as well.
Great stat.
They just have they've been playing really good basketball, even with what I had talked about last time when they had some adversity with Cat getting those early fouls, didn't play the whole half.
Yep.
They had that next man up. You saw that crazy dunk by Anthony Edwards. That was just insane.
That was a monster.
I just want to say something. At some point, and I'm talking about the Anthony Edwards dunk that got called a charge. At some point, ref, you just got to swallow the whistle and let us have the moment, right? Let us have the freaking moment. I actually think the opposing player would have taken the no call, because that was the epitome of a poster, and the damn whistle took it away from us.
I don't know, man. I don't know. If you're the one getting posterized, you're pretty happy the ref blew his whistle on that one. I don't want to be put on a poster like that. I don't know about you. I definitely don't want to be on someone's wall getting jammed on.
Nah, forget that. Screw that. I'm with you guys on this one. I'm with the Timberwolves. They're playing good. They're playing hot. Anthony Edwards is playing better than I think anybody ever expected him to be. And they're, for the first time in a long time, you're looking at Timberwolves, you're not just kind of like, whatever, Minnesota. Like you kind of start have to giving them a little bit of respect, right? It's interesting. So I'm with you guys. I'm with the Timberwolves. I'm going to take the points for now. But just like Alpha said before, I could see myself kind of moving a little bit closer to taking that money line. Let's move on, boys. We got the Suns visiting the Knickerbockers at the Garden tonight.
The streak is on the line.
The Suns have won 14 in a row, and Vegas has kept giving them these spreads of -5, -6, -7, -8, and they're not hitting them. And Vegas finally adjusted today, guys. They're giving them a -3.5 towards the Suns as a visiting team in the Garden. And I gotta say, guys, I'm leaning towards the Knicks on this one. I see Vegas adjusting the line. I see the public noticing that and taking the Suns. And something in me as a Knicks fan, as a person who watches 80 out of 82 games a year, these are the freaking games that they win for no reason. They will lose against the Orlando Magic, but they will somehow win this game. And for that reason, and everything that I know as a Knicks fan, I'm taking the Knicks with the points tonight. It's not one of my best bets, but it's definitely one of my strong leans. Knicks plus 3.5. BBB, what do we got?
I'm with you. I lean with the Knicks. I don't have enough confidence to take them on the spread. I just think that it's just hard to back a team that's been this high. I know they haven't been covering lately, but it's a shorter spread. It's a little scary for me. I do like probably one of your guys' least favorite players on the Knicks right now is Julius Randle's prop. He's been a lot more efficient lately. Yeah, I mean, I see the little twitch, and maybe not a fan favorite for the Knicks right now, but he's been a lot more efficient over the last 3 or 4 games, and he's been hitting these props. He's hit his points, rebounds, and assist prop over in the last 4 games. So I'm going to be going with that. I think that's just a little safer of a play because, as we've seen, he's not afraid to chuck if they're getting smashed either way. So, I'm not worried about him not trying to get those points for me.
Definitely like that angle. All right, guys, we are getting to the New York Knicks taking on the Phoenix Suns. And I'm sorry, Hefe, as someone who's been a Knicks fan for almost 30 years now, I have seen this team for far too long and understand that this is the game that they lose. I'm not playing the Suns in this one, but there is absolutely no way I'm having any action on this game. I don't see the Knicks getting it done. I see the hot team continuing to roll, and I do think that they get the cover tonight. So leading the Suns, not betting against my Knicks, but I'll be rooting for the Knicks for sure.
Okay. So kind of taking the easy way out. You should probably take your hat off, but whatever. We can move on. Next game we got on the slate, guys, is the Bulls at the Magic. Last time we saw the Bulls, they did not only not cover against the Rockets, they decided to lose outright, giving the Rockets their second win of the year. Vegas is showing that they have absolutely no respect for that and just think it was a blip on the radar, as they are giving the Bulls a -9.5 as the visitors to Orlando tonight. Alpha, anything on this one?
I love the Bulls in this spot, guys. It's not an official play for me yet, but the Bulls are just one of the better teams in the NBA, and we know how the Magic are. I think this is a typical game where the Magic go down early and they just get run out of the building. The Bulls are one of the better closing teams as well. They usually play a complete 4 quarters, and I love that them finishing this one strong. I think Bulls win this by more than 20. Hefe, or actually BBB, what do you have in this one?
No, I agree. I think this is a perfect bounce back spot. You don't get, lose outright to a team like the Rockets and then come out and lay another egg. I'm sure, they had some time off. I'm sure they're getting their butts chewed out. I think they come out and they make a statement here. They've been in a little bit of a rut past 2 couple games, but I think this is a perfect spot for them to come out. There might be a good live spot, but then again, they might come out and just run them out of the gym. So I think there's a good chance that I'll probably be making a play on them as well.
Yeah, awesome. I'm with we're us 3 are aligned on this one. Exactly what you said, BB. They're not going to lay 2 eggs in a row. The Magic are without Cole Anthony, who is the motor to that team, and kind of in the games that they win, it's because Cole Anthony has great games. Without him, I don't see them competing against the Bulls tonight. I think the line is exactly where it needs to be. It's not sketchy. It's not questionable. It's just right. And I will be rolling with the Bulls tonight in this one. This is a game where I can see the Bulls being up by 15 at the end of the first and cruising and sitting their starters in the fourth quarter. Let us move along to the Toronto Raptors visiting the Indiana Pacers. Raptors, one of the best against the spread road teams, and Vegas is still not giving them their damn respect. +4 in Indiana tonight. Guys, I can't lie to you. Am I a little bit of weird to absolutely love the Raptors tonight?
About this, it's all about the Pacers team to me, man. They're so hard to predict. One game they look like one of the best teams in the NBA. The next game they lose by 30. They're just very inconsistent right now, and because of the inconsistency, it makes me a little hesitant to play the Raptors in the spot. As you alluded to, they are one of the better road teams in the NBA. They're 7-4 against the spread on the road, which is 5th best in the NBA, so they're getting it done. So I definitely lean the Raptors tonight, but the Pacers have been playing some good basketball lately, and I'm not willing to fade them right now. So right now, this is a no play, but if I were to take anything, it would be on the Pacers side. I mean the Raptors side.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah.
I lean the Raptors side, not playing it though.
Okay. BBB, talk to us.
I agree with all the points you made there, Hefe. I think if there's going to be a play, it has to be the Raptors because there's no shot I'm making a play on the Pacers.
Well, yeah, neither of you can.
No. I do like the Raptors in this spot. So, yeah, I mean, I'm going to have to agree with you. If I do make a play, it will be Raptors plus. I think they're getting 4 right now. That's
4.
A decent amount of points. This is a game I could see them winning outright as well. Like Alpha said, they're a team that, they're either going to come out and look like the best team in the NBA or one of the worst. So I could see this being a blowout either other way. And that's why I hate the Pacers.
Absolutely.
I do not like the Pacers tonight. I like this line. The last time the Raptors and Pacers played in Indy, the Raptors won outright. I just like their matchups. I really, really, really like the Raptors matchups. The only thing that worries me a little bit is Anunoby not being there tonight. And in last game they played, he really was the reason they won. He had a great game and created big time mismatches for Sabonis. But FEV is playing at a different level. Scotty Barnes is looking like the rookie of the year right now, but Evan Mobley is back tomorrow. So, let's watch out for that. I like the Raptors here. Give me the +4. I'm comfortable with that. Boys, this next game is numero uno on the list of sketchiest lines of the day. The Atlanta Hawks, coming on a 6-game win streak where they have won every single game by double digits, are visiting the Memphis Grizzlies, and the Grizzlies are -1 favorites? BBB, explain what is going on with this one.
I can't explain this one. I don't understand the line at all, and that's why I'm not going to touch the spread. It's just got trap written all over it. I don't know what's going to happen. And every time you think it's a trap, then it might not be a trap. It's just one of those confusing games where you just don't know what's going on. But one thing that has been consistent is John Collins. He's hit his points, rebounds, and assists 7 of the last 10 games. He's been a great factor for the Hawks. So, maybe they do lose the game, maybe they don't. I don't know, but I feel pretty confident in him hitting that number tonight. I believe it's sitting at 25.5. So that will definitely probably be a play for me tonight.
Yeah, Jaren Jackson on him. I could see John Collins taking advantage of that matchup. Probably a little stronger in the low post. Alpha, you touching or staying away from this one?
I'm touching it. I'm doing the Slam move because Slam is not here. I will talk on his behalf. The Hawks have got the road win last game. They are hot. I think that the odds makers are looking at this season kind of in a hole where the Hawks really have struggled on the road, but they've turned it around. They've played some good basketball on the road. So I'm going to take them at the 1-point line. I'm not sure we're going to get many more of these lines if they continue to win. So I'm taking advantage while we still can. Give me the Hawks, and I'm fairly confident in this play. It's going to be one of my best bets. I'll leak that out a little early.
I'm with you. I think the Hawks, I have to look at the Hawks, and I have to think to myself, okay, they're the better team. They're playing better. They're playing more consistent every single game. I mean, to win 6 games in a row is one thing. To win them all by double digits is a whole nother thing. They're playing excellent offensive basketball and defensive basketball. We all know the Grizzlies live and die by John Morant, number 1 scorer in the league. The Hawks have a great neutralizer to that. The Hawks have amazing ball control on the offensive. They're great 3-point shooting, and they got Clint Capella to pursue the paint. I like the Hawks. Give me the money line here. I don't care if it's a sketchy line. Better team should win. I don't care if it's in Memphis, Atlanta, Milwaukee, wherever it's at. Personal note, I just want to take a little break from the show for 1 second to shout out everybody who bet on Nebraska football. Thank you for the freaking heartbreak.
Well, sorry. There it is. Been waiting for you to let that one out. Saw the score a minute ago, so I was waiting for you to see that one.
Throw a freaking interception, man.
Hey, man, come on. You know BBB is a Nebraska fan, so let's not rub it in his face here and continue on with what we are doing. Guys, let's take a look at the next game on the slate. We have the Washington Wizards traveling to Oklahoma City, and they're getting 7 points on the road. What does that immediately make you think, BBB? And yet again, Nebraska is terrible, just to say it one more time.
I've watched them all year. I mean, I will say they're probably the best 3 and now 9 team to ever play, but that doesn't mean anything. They've just been awful. Yeah, just deep breaths.
Woosah, couple woosahs.
Yeah. So
I'm a Rutgers fan. You have no sympathy from a Rutgers fan. Got to put that out there. Zero.
We've had at least some success in our lifetime.
Exactly.
Okay.
All right, what game are we on? Let's get off the Nebraska.
We are talking about the Wizards traveling to the Thunder, getting 7 points as the away team.
The Wizards and Thunder, the Thunder have been playing a lot better lately. They got a lot of young pieces. They're kind of starting to put a little bit together. I feel like they're getting a lot of covers. The Wizards are cooling off. It's the complete opposite trends going. They started out super hot. Now they've kind of almost been falling apart. I think if I'm not going to make an official play on this one, most likely, because it's really hard to bet on the Oklahoma City Thunder. But I do lean the Thunder. I think this should be maybe like a 4 or 5 point line. I think it's sitting at 7 right now. So
yeah, I'm reading right here that Shea's out.
Ooh.
Yep.
And Shea being out, minus 7.5. I mean, that line kind of makes sense to me. Who the hell is going to score for OKC? Lou Dort?
He had a big game
a little bit ago.
He did.
They have Malazan. They have a couple players on that team, but I'm in the same boat as you guys. With that being said, though, I lean the under 206.5. You guys know I love my totals on this show.
Nice play.
But the 206 is a low enough number. That number's hit pretty well this year, and I definitely think with the missing pieces, we should see that go under fairly easily. So that is one of my official plays. I am on the under 206.5. Hefe, do you have anything official on this game?
I don't have anything official on this game. If I had to take a stab at it, guys, I actually would take the Wizards. But I'm going to stay away. The Wizards have too much talent to keep playing the way that they're playing. They have to have increased three-point shooting. They have shooters literally all around, and they're built around one of the best pure shooters in the league in Bradley Beal. No Shea means little offense for OKC. I like your underplay with that being said, Alpha. Awesome. Let's move on. Celtics at Spurs. Celtics were hot. They lost. They got killed by the Nets the last time we saw them, and the Spurs are on a 6-game losing streak right now. The line started at 3 during the day, but now it's creeped up to 4.5, I see. What does that line movement tell you towards Boston, Alpha?
It means I'm staying the heck away from this game, to be completely honest with you. It's the reverse line movement that I was looking for. It looks like they're favoring the road team now.
Yeah.
And I see the Spurs competing hard. There is one thing I noticed on this game, that the total is set at that juicy 214. You guys know how I love that 214 number. It's been very good to us. But with all the movement in this one and just the uncertainty with Boston, they've played so up and down. They've looked better lately. And then the Spurs, their up and down play. Yeah. With so many other games on the slate, guys, this is such a no play for me. So I'm not even going to waste your time with any more analysis. BBB, do you have any official action on this one? You probably have some crazy DeJounte Murray over 48.5 steals, points, and missed free throws or something. What do you got for me?
No, this is a no play for me either. I lean the Celtics, but I mean, the Spurs have just not been able to put it together. It's a team that I like a lot, but they just have not been able to really put it all together. Not willing to back them. Celtics have been hot. I'm not going to take too much into a game where they get beat by the Nets, who have the potential to be one of the best teams in the league. So yeah, I lean Celtics, but no play for me.
I totally agree with you guys. This is a no play for me. So I don't know about 6-game losing streak and Greg Popovich that doesn't mesh.
It doesn't settle, right? It doesn't set right.
It doesn't mesh for me. So I got to stay away from this one, and I'm okay with that. I can totally see the Celtics winning this game, and if the Spurs win, I could totally see that too. Moving on, we got the Bucks and the Nuggets. Bucks minus 3.5 as the visitors.
I like this matchup.
This is probably the matchup of the night in terms of the two heavyweight teams. And right now I see Jokic being listed out, which means the Nuggets are going to have to, play up to the Bucks and all their stars. Either of you boys got to play on this game? So are you, BBB? Anything?
I like the Nuggets. It's one of those where, the star player's out. It just always happens to work that way. This is really just a gut play. I mean, it probably plays something light on it. It's it just always seems to work out this way. You got a road dog or a home dog that's getting some points, and their star players out, and somehow they cover. I wouldn't be surprised if they win it outright, to be honest.
Okay. No. Alpha,
Definitely
anything?
see that. I could definitely see it. I want to ask you one question, boys. Take a look at this game. Take a look at all the different lines on this game. What do you see? What do you see?
Well, let me check this over under immediately.
214.
214.
214. Guys, we have a 214 under in play today. You guys know that's my favorite target number, and I like it with the Bucks. Guys, the other day was a 214 Bucks under. This team plays very strong defensively in the fourth, and they grind games out. Denver missing their starter night. They're a grinded out team as well. Give me the under 214. It is one of my favorite plays of the day.
Okay. Damn. Chill. We only got 3 more games to go to. Don't be giving out all the best bets just yet.
But let me. I mean, come on. It's just the best play. It's just the best play. Also, let me tell you guys right now that Milwaukee's 14-5. They are leading the league in unders. Out of 19 games, 14-5 have gone under. So they are a prime target for this one. Denver is 11. Denver is 11-7 as well, guys. So both these teams, most of their games do go under. Playing together with a little bit elevated total than normal tells me this should be a strong underplay.
All right. Moving on to the Pelicans visiting the Jazz. 13.5 points the Jazz are getting as home favorites over the lowly Pelicans, who are sitting at 4-16. It's a big number. I could totally see the Jazz hitting this at home. They play much better at home, but this is a stay-away game for me. This is exactly the type of spoiler game where you could see a backdoor coming into play. Alpha, you have anything on this one?
I do not. I feel the exact same way you do. This is a stay-away for sure.
BBB?
I agree. There's so many other games on today's slate that there's no reason to have action on this one. This is the one where, the Pelicans had a full court 3-point shot.
Let's not
this string in there.
Exactly.
Too many points.
Waste another breath, because next we got, to me, the game of the night slate. The Trailblazers coming in and getting 6 points, visiting the hottest team in the NBA in the Golden State Warriors, sitting at 16-2. I will say this right now before I throw it over to you, Alpha. This game, the public loves Golden State. I'm seeing it as high as 96% on the spread. Who do you love?
Well, guys, Golden State it's understandable why people are so high on Golden State. They've been the best team in the league this year. They're 8-2 against the spread at home. And Portland's been one of the worst teams on the road this season. They are 1-8 against the spread. Let me repeat that, guys. That is 11.1%. Portland is 1-8 on the road against the spread. So with everything together, where Golden State is the best team in the league at home and Portland is the worst team in the league on the road, you'd understand why everyone is slamming Golden State tonight. With that being said, Portland has been playing better basketball lately. They really have. They're starting to get some wins, and they're competing in more games, and they're playing full games. So, guys, with these stats here, I am staying far away from this game. I don't have any action on either side. You can't go against Golden State at home right now. Just the numbers are saying they're not losing the spreads. But Portland has passed the eye test and has been playing better, guys. So I'm staying away with so many better options on the board tonight. BBB, what do you got in this one? Damian Lillard over 72 points, rebounds, assists, steals, blocks.
No, all those numbers you just said, throw them out the window. Use the eye test. I think the Blazers get it done tonight. The public loves
I lean
the
that
Warriors.
too.
The public loves the Warriors. How often does that work out? Probably less than the 16% whenever there's 96% of the money on one team. I mean, Vegas doesn't just give away free money, and I doubt that happens again tonight. I really like the maybe one of my best bets.
Wow. Whoa. Well, we're going to find out in about 2 minutes.
Maybe. I don't know that.
I'm with you guys. I'm a big Warriors backer, and I have been this whole year. Yes, I like to bet the Warriors, though, when they have the big spreads. When the Warriors have the double-digit spreads, that's when I like to back them.
They pour it on.
Yeah.
They pour it on.
Exactly. They never stopped. They're the best three-point shooting team possibly ever. This 6 is sketchy. At home, Blazers one of the worst against the spread road teams. This is one of those games where you could see Dame just being Dame for once and just having it on, and Steph having an off night, and the Warriors looking at him and be like, you know what? We'll take our third loss all year. No problem. Whatever. The one thing I will say, and the one thing to look out for, the Warriors are the best third quarter team in basketball. It makes no sense. Steve Kerr must give them Michael Jordan's secret stuff from Space Jam at halftime, because that's how good they are on the third quarter. If this game is one of those Blazers are just smacking them games, maybe up by like 15, look at that second half line. Just take a look at it, or maybe even the third quarter line, because you might get some serious value in there. Last game of the slate, and then we got best bets coming up, boys. Kings at Lakers. The Lakers are 8-point favorites at home behind the Sacramento Kings, who we wrote off, then wrote back on because they got us the W last time against the Blazers. Alpha, I know you have a play on this game, and I already know you're fading the Lakers, so let us know why.
I hate the Lakers. I mean, there's no other way to put it. You can't give the Kings 8 points. It's not too far of a road game. And the Lakers cannot put anyone away, guys. They've played horrible basketball all year. I think the Lakers win. I think they get it done. But to beat this Kings team by 8, they're starting to come into their own. New coach underway, seeing what they can get done. They want to make a couple of points here. And this is the game, I think, that they make a point, that they have a lot of talent, which we all expected to start the year. So give me the Kings. Give me them by the +8. I think the Lakers still win, though, but the 8 points will be enough to get us there. BBB, what do you have in this one?
I'm not touching this game. There's just so much going on. The Kings, I don't know. They get rid of their coach. You think the bounce back game doesn't happen. Then the next game, you're like, okay, here's the bounce back. It does happen. The Lakers have been playing just up and down. Who knows what's going to happen in this game, in my opinion. So I'm just staying away from this game.
The thing is like, exactly. It's not even the Kings I'm worried about. I'm worried about the Lakers. Is Russell Westbrook gonna airball 3-pointers? Is LeBron James?
Yes.
Is LeBron James
yes,
gonna play?
He will.
Is Anthony Davis gonna play? Are the others gonna play? Is Melo gonna shoot 1 of 16 or 16 of 16? It's so many variables, so many other games to play. This is a layoff game for me, and the worst part is it's the last game on the slate. So if you're having a bad day, it's your chase game. Don't chase it. Let it be. There's other games to play. With that being said,
let's kick it over to best bets, guys. Wade to LeBron. I am going to start off our best bets. Forget everything that Hefe just said about not using the last game as a play. Our first best bet of the night, guys, is Kings +8. It's not a chase. It's a standard bet on the board. So screw what he said and screw what he said. Let's go Kings. Give me the Hawks as my second best bet, guys. I'm taking them on the money line at a -105. They keep it rolling. They get it done. And y'all know what the last best bet is, guys. Give me that Bucks Nuggets under 214. That's our number.
Okay.
Those are our teams going to get it done for us. Hefe, give us your 3, and then we need BBB to close us out.
Well, boys and girls, here we go. Not only do I have best bets for you, I'm going to do a 4-pack.
Oh,
we're gonna start with the Bulls -9.5 for every reason that we said before. Bounce back game for them. I really like them in this spot. Gonna take the Timberwolves +2.5 over the Hornets. Hotter team, better team. Like Alpha said, LaMelo's great, but he sometimes makes dumb mistakes. I see him having one of those games, and T-Wolves are actually a lot better defensively than they have been in the past. Raptors +4 is my third. One of the best against the spread on the road teams, and I like them tonight. And last, I'm with you, Alf. Hawks money line -105. 6-game win streak, all by double digits. Let's make it 7 tonight. BBB,
let's do
talk
it.
to the people.
All right, I'm in agreement with you there. I got the Bulls -9.5. Same reasons. I got John Collins over 25.5 points, rebounds, and assists.
Double dipper.
And then I have Blazers +6.
Amazing, guys. You heard all the best bets. We would just want to shout out Pure Wage. He is the best in the business, and he makes this possible. So thank you to the GOAT, Pure Wage. Hefe, sign us off.
Hey, everybody. Thank you for watching Off the Bounce. And you already know what it is. Knicks money line tonight. Do not overthink it. Just take the Knicks money line.
Well, take the Knicks money line. Thanks, guys. We will be back on Monday. Hope y'all have a great weekend. BBB, thanks for joining us.
Oh,
Thanks
yeah.
for
And once
me.
again, Duke, Paolo